Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So before I start, I just want to explain to you guys why I've been so MIA lately, because I've been working really hard to launch my new project, which will be the 7 healing oils, which are here out on the table. And I've been working really hard behind the scenes for them, and I cannot wait for you to feel their power, because they are very, very powerful. I'm not just saying it just to sell it to you, but seriously, like, authentic story. Today I was really shitting like 100 colors in my pants because I was so nervous. I was so nervous to get this video out. I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm giving up. I'm just giving up. And Spirit was like, no, you're not giving up. You're going to get some cleansing oil and you're just going to go into meditation and you're just going to do it. And trust me, you see the energy? It's a total shift. So I can put my hands through the fire for it. Like, they are really powerful. I'm not just trying to tell it to you, but I've been experiencing it myself. And besides that, I've been working really hard for a very long time, and it's been quite a heavy road, and I am starting something new as I am stepping into my power. I'm stepping into my soul's mission, which is now on the new moon on Aries, and I have an Aries North Node, and I know that I am supposed to be a healer, a very shamanic healer, and that's why I've been working real hard to produce them. They come within 7 steps, and I'm just going to let you see them after my little intro here. But these are the little cubes, which are 50 milliliters, which you can purchase separately, and these will be the 7 oil set. I will be also doing a program, 7 healing program, which all the information is down in the description box below this video, or just on my channel or my website, illest.illuminator.com. For those who want to join the program, it's going to be very, very powerful, as we are going to go through the steps one by one. So that was my little intro. Now I'm just going to show you the 7 oils and the 7 steps. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for your patience and your time, and I see you guys soon. Bye. So here they are. Let me introduce you step by step and follow the process. So we're starting with the banishing oil. That is, for me, the first step, because it removes all blockages, it removes all fear, it breaks through obstacles, and it's also very good to banish all negative energies from your life. This includes hexes, curses, spells, or anything that is unwanted in your energy. This is quite a powerful one. So if you just got out of a toxic situation in your life and you just want to, cleanse all the blockages, this is the first step. Then we go over to the cleansing oil. This is a much smoother one, more to use on a daily basis. It really calms, it smooths, and it, after a long day of work, or you've been dealing with a lot of people, or you feel just out of your mood, this is definitely the go-to, the cleansing oil, which I love to use on a daily basis. The next step is the protection oil. So for me, after banishing all the curses or negativity or anything that is toxic in your life, and you've cleansed yourself properly, you can use the protection oil in order to protect yourself spiritually and energetically. I love to use, by the way, the cleansing oil with with a bath. So I make like a scrub together with Himalaya salt and coconut oil, so I can cleanse myself from any unwanted energies. So the next step is the 4th step, is the healing oil. So with the healing oil, this is definitely if you just feel you just gotten out of a bad relationship, or you just feel a little bit hurt in your feelings. This is definitely a very calming energy, and it definitely enhances the power of healing your heart. They can all use for all the 7 chakras as well. So yeah, let's see. The next step is the love oil. So for me, if you've just gone through the whole steps and you feel like you've healed, I feel like that's the next step, so that you can get more love into your life. I'm just laughing because the sun just disappeared just right when we got to the love oil. But anyway, it means that you are ready to attract love into your life, or be in a high loving vibration. Then we have the abundance oil. So after you have attracted love into your life or promoted yourself with self-love, there is abundance here. So for growth, for prosperity, for fertility, or just for some extra success in your life. And then we have the psychic power oil. This is the one that I commonly used before I stepped onto YouTube because it enhances the power of my gift and is also very protective. Just putting a little bit on my third eye and also just on my hands in order for me to be in a channeling mood. So these were the babies, and I really hope that you enjoyed it. And if you want to have more information, they are all up on the website, so you can just go ahead and follow the link in the description box. Thank you so much, and catch you soon. Bye. Hey Aries, welcome to your reading. So I hope you all doing great, and happy birthday to all my Aries out there. We're going to have a beautiful new moon in Aries, which is going to be quite spectacular, so to speak. It is all about, gaining your focus back and putting your manifestations out there. Okay, this is going to be a new cycle for the whole zodiac, but definitely very, very important for you, Aries. There could have been a lot of heavy energies around you, or energies that were distracting you from your focus. And I feel like with this upcoming new moon in Aries, we're going to have a new perspective. We're going to redefine our goals, redefine our our creative being, and putting ourselves out there and our intentions and taking action in order to get there. So this is going to be very important energy for you to be focusing on the 12th of April. So let's just see what we got going on. Let's just start with love. And then we'll go towards career and just general spiritual messages at the end. All right, so let's see. What are the messages for my dear Aries in love? Thank you. All right, I don't have any reversals here, but we do have two jumpers that came out in the reverse, so I'm just going to take it because that's what Spirit wants me to know. We got the shadow side, and we've got the wisdom in the reverse. So the wisdom is usually the Hierophant, right? So the Hierophant talks about conditions. It talks about relationships, foundations, and learning the lesson, learning to see things from a higher perspective. But when we are haunted by the shadow, then we sometimes don't see the higher knowledge. We don't see the higher lesson that the universe is giving us in regards to a relationship, and we dwell into the dark side, and we face our fears, or we're trying to avoid facing our fears sometimes with this shadow side. And I feel like with this moon, this is the moon card, being in a reverse, some of you may have came to the realization that someone has been disrespecting you, for example, or not really respecting your boundaries, not really respecting what you know or what you are believing in, because this is the higher self, right? This is what we believe in. These are all our principles, and when the principles are in the reverse and is facing a shadow, it's like someone is trying to put like a projection upon you, and it's making you question your own beliefs. It's making you question your own knowledge and your wisdom and what you see to be true. So there is a clash in perception here, is what I am picking up on. So let's see what else. Overall energies for my dear Aries. What else? Yeah, base chakra. These are all traumas. These are all fear-based perceptions, projections, but also it's coming from our own healing that has not been done properly. This is also very Aries sign, right? This is red. This is the base chakra. This is where we keep our, this is when we feel safe, right? And these are our basic principles, for example, or actually our basics in our lives that we are fearful to lose. So some of you, I feel like maybe you've been operating out of fear, and you have allowed people's darkness or their shadow side to be projected upon you in fear of losing this person, is what I am hearing Spirit say. But let's see. This is something that you really have to work on. This is grounding your energy. This is getting yourself out of your comfort zone, getting yourself out of feeling trapped and feeling like you don't have a solid foundation. There is a lack of solid foundation in your energy. And when our base chakra is blocked, it can affect a lot of things, because it's the first chakra. It's when we feel out of balance. It's where we feel like we're constantly in fear of losing something, because we're living in a trauma, or we're how do I say that? Like, we compare every experience with an experience that we've gone through in the past. So needing to ground yourself, definitely. Wow, the waiting game. That came out in your pre-shuffle. And then we have the emotional withdrawal, which is the 8 of Cups. And they wanted to come out in the reverse as well. So I do get the sense that some of you are trying to leave a situation behind, whereas you have been waiting for a long time. You've been very conflicted. You've been going around in many, many circles with this individual, and you're kind of like done with the waiting game. But you are emotionally invested. You're emotionally still, fearful. Like, what will happen when I leave? What will happen? Will I lose a very important relationship in my life or not? So I do feel like there is a need for you to detach yourself from these past experiences and get to know yourself again, because that is what Aries is all about, right? It's reinventing yourself. Who are you? Taking the control back in your life, and sometimes needing to withdraw and deal with your emotions on your own can be very, very beneficial for you, because the way that things have been going, you got the emotional loss here. So there has been something that has, hurt you and propelled back that pain from your past, because this is the base chakra. So this is all about the traumas in this life as well as the past life that we have been facing. So let's see what else. Let's clarify these cards. Let's clarify these cards. Some of you are definitely being pushed to do the shadow work, and you may be rebelling against it with that Hierophant being in a reverse. It's like, well, I've done enough. I don't want to go there again. I don't want to go through that pain again. What else do we need to know for Aries? What are the messages in love for Aries? Thank you. We've got the King of Swords, so some of you may have been dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. This is someone that can be very straightforward. They can be very cutting in their communication and very cold and detached sometimes. And I feel like when they don't agree with your principles, they can be quite hurtful in their words, all right? This is someone that is most likely very logical. They don't really allow emotions to get to them, and the more they close out their emotions, the more you feel like this is not going anywhere. This is like an ongoing round and cycles where someone is just not facing their shadows, right? So that's what it is. For some of you, I feel like you are the one that is not wanting to be with this individual anymore, because there is such a clash when it comes to principles, right? I feel like principles are very, very important for you right now. So if someone does not really understand your point of view, and it has been going on like that, where you say something and they just act like you're making a big mess out of it, and it's not that important. It just gets to your principles, right? Like it just cuts you, as in like, okay, well, this is what I believe in, so you need to respect that boundary, right? We got the 6 of Cups. So this is definitely talking about someone from your past. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. For some of you, it could be a Pisces or a Cancer. Let's see what else. This is this is an attachment that both of you have to one another. For some of you, you are sharing kids or sharing kids. Are you sharing kids with one another? That was a funny expression. But for some of you, you do have kids together. And I do get, for some of you, you have been maintaining this relationship. This is for those who have been married or together for a long time for the sake of the children. But you may be, you know, trying to understand this individual, trying to understand their perspective, but you may feel like they don't always understand your perspective. What is this base chakra? Please clarify this base chakra for us. Knight of Cups reversed. And Spirit just showed me the Five of Swords as well. I mean, this is a lot of resentment. This is a lot of needing to fight for love, right? I feel like this is past energy. So maybe when you were, you know, I hear like when you were like 18 years old or something, there was a lot of like fighting for the player, who can get the player, or trying to win someone's heart that is not that invested. And I feel like there has been some type of trauma in regards to that, because you may have felt like you didn't get anything out of the situation, and that someone played you, or that they were very insincere. And I do get the sense that this is past sense, like this is past energy. This is where the trauma is. And with the Five of Swords, there is a lot of, you know, ego involved here. So your ego may have been bruised the moment that someone was, you know, checked out, or they ghosted you or something, with the Knight of Cups being in the reverse, and doing it on purpose. So there has been something that someone has done in your past on purpose. I want to know one more, please. And this has a lot of resentment still within you, like a fear that has come out of it. Like someone will again take advantage of you. Someone will try to hurt you on purpose, because this person has hurt you on purpose, is what I get. Or they may have went to someone else, or with a friend of yours, or something in that realm, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. That could be very specific to someone. What is this base chakra? Two of Pentacles. See that there was a juggling here. So someone was going back and forth, and you may have gone along that game, right? Like wanting to get the person at all cost, or trying to put your best foot forward, but things may have gotten out of hand with the Five of Swords. And I feel like at the end, either this person that you were dealing with dropped you for someone else, and you felt like betrayed. You felt like this person did it on purpose to hurt you, or you were the one that actually dropped this individual, but there's still some base chakra healing that is required. What is the waiting game talking about? Page of Cups reverse. So yeah, some of you are waiting for this individual. It does not have to be the same though, right? But they do show patterns. Then that's the Six of Cups. That's the pattern that you are being shown, which is going back to the shadow that you may not want to face, because maybe this experience that you've gone through has kind of like blocked your perception here. But if this is a similar type of experience to what you have gone through here, Spirit is saying like the waiting game is over, because this person does not show any vulnerability. All right, they come off very childish. They don't open up. They are closed off emotionally. What is the emotional withdrawal and the reversed? And I do feel like after a long period of time, or sometime, one of you or you go back to that person, because you know, there is some type of trauma linking here, to be real frank with you. Especially because we have the base chakra here in the middle, coped up with the shadow and the waiting game, and then we have a Five of Swords type of energy. So, you know, this is you needing to actually reject this situation, and don't be invested in this type of energies. One more. Yeah, Three of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Wow. Oh boy. You know, this is wanting to go back in order to express a person that you're hurt, right? Like this is when you withdraw yourself emotionally, and then you feel like more hyped up about it. It's just like, you know, it just tears up and opens up all the wounds again, all the pain, and you're just like, you know what, I have to tell this. I have to. That's the phone. See, there might be a message out there for you. Usually always have it on silent, and the moment I put it off silent, and that's today, it happens in your reading. Anyway, I do feel like you want to express your heartbreak. Like, it's like, no, I cannot, I cannot cope with it. Like, this person needs to know how much I'm hurt. And that might be happening within the next couple of weeks. But I feel like Spirit is saying, like, try to move forward. Try to move forward out of the situation. Like, I don't feel like going backwards is going to help a lot. I want to know what your person is going through. Let's see. Like, don't regret whatever has happened over here, because it happened for a reason. There was a clash in your perspective, in both your perspectives. Let's see. How does your person feel about you? How does your person feel about this? How does your person feel about this? Ooh. So we got the Hangman reverse, we got the Nine of Swords, and we've got the King of Cups reverse. Now you're dealing with someone, like I said, this person is coming off very cold. They may have spoken the truth or told you something in the way that it is, and it could have been quite hurtful and cutting. But in reality, this person is feeling quite stressed out. All right, because they know that they are not open emotionally. All right, there's something that is really bothering this individual. I feel like they are aware of their emotional distance that is creating this disharmony in this relationship. Let's see what more. I feel like the moment that you will, try to get yourself out of this situation, this person is going to feel a loss. That's what I'm hearing. Like, this person is going to feel a loss. This person is going to feel that disconnection. I see. There you go. The disconnection, the loss. This is the Five of Pentacles. This is someone that is feeling hurt, that feels abandoned, that maybe sometimes getting themselves into victimhood mentality, right? But their shadow is that they're the King of Cups reverse, and when the King of Cups comes up in the reverse, they can be quite emotionally manipulative. They're not really open to share any type of emotion, and keep a lot of what they are worrying about to themselves. Let's see, we do have the Ace of Pentacles and the Strength card. So I feel like I'm getting the sense that you're about to teach this person a lesson, to be real frank with you. That's what it looks like. Like, you're not going to allow this individual to hurt you again the way that you've been hurt before. So you know now what to drop and when to drop a situation and to retreat yourself. Because when you feel like someone is not really apologizing or they're not putting the effort to make things better, yes, it's going to hurt you a little bit, but you know how to move forward and to regain your strength and your courage to move along. Whereas this person is starting to get a lot in their head. They're going to get a lot in their head space, and I feel like there's going to be a lot of regret. And because of that regret, they're going to understand that the way that they've treated you has hurt them as well, and they're going to try to come forward to give you some type of solid new beginning. And something within their pride may have been hurt, and that is something that they had to deal with on themselves. And I feel like if there was any type of ego or pride issue, this person is going to get over that and heal themselves and come forward with a solid new beginning. All right. I mean, that was a good turnaround. Let's see what else we got for you. What else for Aries, please? What else for Aries? Thank you. You and your loved ones are safe. See, this is going back to that base chakra, right? When we fear a lot of things, when we fear our health, which is a very normal thing at this point, right? Or the health of our family members, or the relationship or whatsoever. But it says that the new moon in Cancer is going to be very important for you, and that there is nothing to be worrying about, all right? It's just a fork in the road at this point. Let's see what more we need to know. Wow, we've got the Hunger card. So this is the wolf that you are feeding right now. So if you feed the fear and the shadow and the worries and the darkness and being scared of the future, scared of the unknown, and all of that, and afraid because there are a lot of delays that you are dealing with right now. The more you think the worst will manifest. The more you think of the positive will manifest. And I know that that's not sometimes easy to do, but you can feel a certain emotion, right? Like, it's not saying like you should not feel certain emotions. You can feel them, but the way that you are going to talk about them within yourself or towards other people can be very effective, right? Like, you can also just, hope for the best outcome instead of like making more doom scenarios in your head in regards to how a situation could be playing out, versus trying to say a lot of positive things, even though that the reality is not that positive. So you see, there are definitely two different ways of approaching the situation. So the Hunger is saying, like, feed the one that is going to give you much more solid ground at the end. Protection, absolutely. I feel like protection is very, very important at this time. We do have a lot of crazy and just very heavy energies around us, and protect your energy is going to be very, very important, to not allow your fears to get the better of you. And if you're dealing with multiple people as well, or people are trying to throw some shades on you or whatsoever, try to protect your energy. That's what Spirit really wants you to know. Okay, let's see what else. All right, so we've got the Fire Guardian, ignite your passion. Heart Guardian, love and let yourself be loved. And the Sun, enjoy success and happiness. So these are a lot of loving, positive cards that wanted to come out. Maybe you've been guarded a lot yourself as well, since we have the red here again showing up. So yeah, maybe you didn't feel like you were ready to even be loved, even though that we can, it's not that easy, right? Like, sometimes we can get so hurt, we can get really butthurt, and we always try to defend ourselves or protect ourselves. And the more we protect ourselves, a small little tiny thing can really can be very hurtful within the heart as well. So Spirit is really asking you to heal your heart as much as you can, and then be open for love, because I feel like you have lost a little bit of your passion, but you're going to ignite that passion again. You got the Fire Guardian, which you are a fire sign, so And then we got, again, the sun. So there's a lot of happiness, prosperity, success, abundance that's coming your way. And definitely also in love. Let's see. What else do we need to know for Aries, please? What else do we need to know for Aries? Could be dealing with a Leo, by the way. I do see a lot of Leo in the energies. Goddess of awakening. This is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. See, Leo season is going to be very, very crucial for you. It's going to be much more romantic, successful. There's going to be some type of awakening that is going to happen within your relationship. So this is going to be a very beautiful time. And I feel like if you have been disconnected from this individual and you could not reach this individual emotionally in the month of August, then that might be far away, but there is going to be a lot of passion. There's a lot of romance that is going to be happening between both of you. All right, physical stuff. Physical stuff. Let's see what else. Sixth house. All right. Establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. This is Virgo energy. So there is a need for you to get more practical, to focus more on the details, because sometimes we can lose the details. I am a fire sign myself. So yeah, working on bettering your service, working on your health, working on the daily practices that you do, the daily rituals that you do. Like, you wake up in the morning, what do you do, after your coffee or after your breakfast? What is your daily routine? So with the sixth house is saying that you need to add another routine, one that is of a healthy one, and that can change your life in the long term. So practice being focused on details. We got the sixth house and we've got the fifth house. See, again, we got a lot of Leo energy. We got a lot of energy that is talking about, also confidence, right? Like, if your base chakra is out of balance, you can lose your confidence. You can lose grip of your own emotions as well as your own foundation, and lose yourself really fast in feeling the victim as well with the base chakra. So, you may have, because of that, attracted a lot of childish people in your life, or people that have been shining their light or projecting some type of energy upon you. And I feel like now is the time that you're going to step out of that and get more creative in the way that you have been dealing with these type of energy. Again, the fifth house is also talking about romance, it's talking about passion, it's love, it's relationship, and also, showing your creativity when it comes to work situation, being more creative with the daily tasks in your life. Maybe there are things that you really don't like to do in your life, and or not life, but like the daily things, or you don't like to clean up or something like that. And Spirit is like, make some fun with it. Put some music on. Like, enjoy even the things that you don't like as a routine, because fire signs do not like a lot of routines, right? So we like to be more free, but we do sometimes need that practical details in our lives, or practical daily things that we just need to do that we don't always like. But with the fifth house, it is talking about being very creative with it, and just play along and find your passion within it as well. Ignite that passion. And we got Saturn. So this is feeling restricted, experiences struggle, learn hard work and patience. So, what did they say? Like, what was the saying? Oh my God. Work hard, play hard, right? This is work hard with Saturn, and this is play hard. So if you work hard on your daily routines, you will get the long-lasting results from that with the Saturn card. But it will require you to struggle a little bit, and to put a little bit more extra effort and hard work in the things that you don't really like as far as for details. But with patience, you will get the right results. All right. So let's see what more for my dear Aries. Life review, absolutely, look at that. I mean, this is beautiful. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. I mean, that is definitely talking about this whole reading, because there's definitely a lot that is out of balance in your life. And write down the things that you feel like they're not going well. Write it down. Write down your fears. Write down your... write it all down and go through a review. What can you do in order to change that? What can you add to the things that you are experiencing right now? One more. Wow, adrift and then letting go. Allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So this is definitely, again, talking about that base chakra, right? And all the things around you that are bogging you down and keeping you in that. Okay, so at 30 minutes, it just stops recording. So I hope that I did not miss a lot, because I was just rambling on. But anyway, this is talking about letting go and allowing the divine to guide you physically, emotionally, and mentally to where you need to be. You are exactly where you need to be, and if there's something that you need to let go, this is your call. So Aries, I hope that this was helpful for you. I am going to continue the reading on the website, so you can find the link in the description box below. I just want to say thank you so much for your patience, your love, your kindness, and your likes. And if you have not subscribed yet, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you will be notified whenever I go online again. So I see you guys soon. Enjoy your birthday month, and I catch you guys soon. So bye.